Welcome to another set review. This is the Lego Star Wars First Order Transporter set review. It is a little bit of a vintage set and Lego actually make this. One of the reasons why you should be getting this is the following. Now you can get an annual except on eBay, maybe on Amazon for a lot more than it used to cost. With Legovesting, of course, you can make more money. And of course, you will learn how to make money with Legos, so you don't have to get into this situation where you have to buy a vintage set. Why should you get this set? Lego Star Wars, Lego, and Disney. All three elements combined make it one of the best sets that you can get for the money. So let's go into and review this actual set. The booklet itself is pretty long, lots of steps for you to make. In fact, this is one of the pretty long booklets for you to grab here. We're talking about a bunch of different pages here that you have to go through, 132 different pages to construct this masterpiece. When it comes to constructing this thing, this is how it looks like. A few things about this. This actually is removable. Easily removable. Doesn't even snap into place. You just take it up and put it back in. Another thing is it has wheels on the bottom. The wheels themselves are right here. 1 wheel, 2 wheel, 3 and 4. Plus it has this thing right here. So you can spin this as well. Right here, you see that? It actually opens up and closes. One of the best things about this set, which is the landing gear. So you have to grab it and then it opens up and you can close it. That's kind of really cool about this. So it is an actual like a drop ship. It has 2 of those pointing wheels right here, 2 more right there, right here. It has a place where you can put the captain into. And you can load him right inside here. Comes in right over the control panel. Put him right back in there. Close it in. Unfortunately, the guy is probably blind or he can't see anything out of this window, which is not transparent. There's a sticker right here. So that's kind of sad. So I'll have to do something about this. Probably put like a window here so he can see what he's doing in here. Otherwise it's really dark. Now when you take this apart, you can put all the minifigures right inside in here. And there is room for 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, plus 2 weapons on the side as well. Our condition right here too. Now there is a huge waste of a lot of space in here, but I love the hydraulics right there. 2 hydraulics on both sides. Lights right here as well to light it up, because it's super dark in here when you close it. You can't see anything whatsoever in here. Another thing in here, which is this. It's supposed to open this up. There we go. Just open it up. Now that is cool, but I thought it is totally useless really. So all this compartment right inside here is actually going to be rebuilt. I'm going to go in there, take everything out and put something else so we can put a few minifigures to sit right here. This is kind of cool, by the way, all this outside to this. Unfortunately, a lot of things here could be done a lot better, such as maybe windows right here as well. They can't see anything, those troopers. On the back, and this is a lot of the cool elements in here, it's part of the spaceship itself design right there. I really like this, how it looks right here like a spaceship. This is pretty much it. It doesn't have a lot more other useful elements to it. And a lot of it is really based upon with the landing gear in here. And it's also based with this popping and opening up. You have to really flip it. And there we go. This is cool, but it's great for just a play value. but I like the space. Like I said, I could totally redo this whole space in here. And hopefully I'll be able to fix this and put some minifigures inside so they can actually man this whole ship. There was a lot of wasted space in this battleship. Although I do like the huge size to it. Compared to a Lego minifigure, this ship is humongous. Look at the size of a minifigure compared to the ship. We're talking about huge, really huge ship here. Humongous. Really big. If you don't have enough storage space, this thing is not going to fit anywhere because it is so big and huge. And I'm really not saying how big it is because I'm looking at it the wrong way. Look at this. It is huge. Humongous compared to a minifigure. Now the best thing about this specific set is of course its minifigures. So let's go and review them. Put this away and get and grab all the minifigures. So we have a bunch of different minifigures for this set, including this guy right here, the Star Wars Troopers, with the guns plus silencers on them, and we have 4 of those guys. I do like them, but they're not too unusual. Like this guy has a different face than that dude right here. The ones that you really are supposed to go after are those guys right here. This dude is probably worth the entire set. Chroma Silver Edition. This guy is okay. He's not. I do like his body right here. This girl, not much really going on. It is kind of ordinary. The body itself is not that unusual. The hairpiece I like. This hairpiece is okay. This is kind of great. Now it is missing one minifigure that I accidentally put in another location. So it actually comes with 7 minifigures, not what you see right here, which is just 6. So the 7th one is just an additional one that looks like that. On the back, you have the space, this thing right here, which is supposed to be just a backpack maybe, or just something for them to fly on. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Let's put this back in. So there we have it. A very good, very interesting vintage set. Not too vintage, but vintage enough that they no longer sell this with Legos. So I do suggest for you, if you can grab this and get this for a good discount, this might be something that you should be buying. Parts per piece are pretty good as well here. We're talking about a lot of parts and pieces that you're getting. The value of it right now is going for around 80 bucks, a lot bigger if you can get it in original box, and even bigger if it is sealed, factory sealed, which is, there's going to be less and less of those. Every single year, those things get broken down. People who own them start to play with them. Some kids play with them. If I modify this, the value of it exponentially drops. So this is what happens when you get those sets. The value keeps on going up because there's less and less of them in the market. So right now you might be able to get for 80. Before Christmas, this set is going to go exponentially higher for around 120. In fact, this is what I'm exactly going to do with this set. I'm going to list it up probably right now. I'm not really going to be modifying it because I can just flip this around Christmas for double the cash. I might as well just wait. And then I can buy 2 of those sets when it goes down again around after Christmas. So that's something I could actually do. So I do suggest for you guys, if you do find this for a very cheap price on eBay, grab a hold of this because this is going to be a classic set. They're very nice 2-team gray bricks right here that are used. This is an authentic looking Star Wars creation. Disney and Star Wars, it is a must have, I think, for collectors of Star Wars sets, especially when it comes to this minifigure right here. It is very hard to find something that looks exactly like this. The chroma version of this minifigure is making this set worth all the money. Eventually, I think, just because of this guy might be a $40 dude enclosed in this set. Because it has so many stormtroopers, this gives you a lot of added value to it as well. Thank you so much for watching this channel, and if you did enjoy the LEGO reviews and you want to see more reviews, let me know. Please do subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video.